infographics. All right, you can delete this if you don't need to citations. Normally, if you're using this free, you have to add this kind of what is this citations. This is not citations like some kind of acknowledgement we have to give this, right? So like this, the plenty of infographics are available. Kindly explore this. And just I moved to the other tool that is called as the PictoChart. Here, if you click the login, I'm having the already account, that's why I'm going to login. But in your end, you can go with the sign up. Here also, it's working with a pricing plan. There is a free options are available as well with the payment. I'm using more than 3 years. This one is a free one only. See, there is a free. There is no watermark. Even the free, there is no watermark. Then what are the options? Number of project 5. For example, if you go with 6th project, we can create it for 6th project. What you have to do, you can download all the 5 projects and you can delete the 5 projects, and you can create a new projects. So maximum 5 projects only able to be saved in a cloud storage. After downloading, after preparing, you can download. After that, you can prepare a new one. That's why the cloud storage we have only 100 MB. And see, all the options are available. Organize the folders, comments of annotations, team collaboration, then access the template. That also free. The stock photos also free. Illustrations free. So everything should be free. There's an unlimited only they given. So number of downloads they given is the maximum 2. Okay. But if you're using the other mail ID, we can download this. So like this, we have the free options are available. So we have to explore this one. If you go with the educations, the education, we have different options because I'm using the education point of view. We have the different educations features are available. Even the paid options are available. Even the free versions are available. So, but my recommendation always go with the free one. Now, suppose I like to go with the login. I can go to the login. This is site. It's also helping for to design a flyer or a brochure or any kind of infographics. Yeah, this is my home interface of the PictoChart. So here, what you have to do? See, I'm already prepared 2 infographics. Do and don't. Just like to show the preview. So during the presentation, how to do the Google Slides, do and don'ts I already made. Okay. Plan the section, tell your story, keep a conversation to remember your way. Okay. Now this is a things I prepared by myself only. This kind of infographics. Just I made as a list of what is the do we have to do in the Google Slides. What are things you don't do while using these things. That also things. Suppose you like to go with use the infographics, click the infographics here. In the infographics, it lists out all the free templates. See here the edit template. So which are the template you like to do editing, you can do it. Some are templates are paid that you can do it because most of the templates they given is free only. Here you can use all the free templates. Suppose I like to do the editing, just to click the edit template. You can do the customization in this particular template. Even you can change the color. You can add some images. You can change the font size, font color. Everything is possible. Only the template we are using it. Then after we can do the change. Now you can see there is a templates. If you want to change anything, you can change anything. If you instead of visualize, you can type anything here. You can type anything. Everything. Suppose you like to add this image, you can just track it here. Okay, so everything is to be customizable. Only the things, yeah. Just it's asking this maybe later. Okay. Yeah, so like this, you can go with this. After finishing this, you get to download it. There is option called here. Once you click the download, you can find this, right? So now we are about to reach the 3 o'clock. So I'm going to stop this particular area. Just I'm going to give this other tools name only. I'm not explaining the demo now. Just I'm going to give you the tools name which is related to the infographics or concept map, right? Only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. After this, I'm just move to the other. Please kindly note the names of the tool. Just you can take a screenshot if possible. The name of the tool one is called bubble.us. Bubble.us is another infographic tool. Then Poplet, P-O-P-P-L-E-T, poplet.com. Then another tool is called a MindUp. Even I'm using previously is a MindUp tool. This is another tool. This another one is called Creatively. Even it will be available in the mobile phone also. Then another tool is called Google, not Google, Google, C-O-G-G-L-E, Google. The other one is called as MindMeester. Even it will be available as an add-in software of the Google Slide also. Google. Then another one, Lucid Chart, the same like PictoChart, lucidchart.com. The other one is called MindDemo. find demo, then Spider Scribe Net. But everything's only the limited access only free. We cannot go with the 100% free. Only limited access things are there. Smart Draw, so another one. Then edrawsoft.com. Then PictoChart, this I already demo. Then next is a Canva. This also I done a demo. Then WinCage, right? This is another tool. WinCage.com. Then easy.ly. That's called. It's not easily that easel.ly. This is another tool. Same like easily. Then bisme.co. This is another tool. Then parchment.com. Then snapper.com. Animaker.com. So like this, plenty of tools are, but my favorite means only two I kept. Is the favorite one is called PictoChart as well as the Canva. So which is more comfortable for you, you can use this, because in this technological world, lot of tools are available. Only things the comfortability of yours. If you're more comfortable with the tools, you can use this, right? Thank you. Now, if you have doubts in this area, you can ask me. Then second section to be different area. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts? No, thank you, Jagdish Singh. Thank you, Vinod sir. We don't have doubts, right? So yeah, others, please give your suggestions, or at least you can add your remarks. Suppose if you are familiar with other tools, kindly give these names of tool. I like to explore it, because in the case of technology is like a give and take policy. So I can learn from you, you can learn from myself. If your knows other than these tools, kindly text me. It may helping to me learn from my end also. Yeah. So you can add some kind of remarks also in this regards. Right. If you don't have, yeah, it's very clear. Thank you, Kalpana Dikshit. Any other doubts? Amit BGN's college, there is no doubt at all. Right, fine. Right, then I can I go to the next content? Is it okay? Means can I move to the next? Yes, thank you, Sridhar Shagana. Do you have any doubts? I hope there is no doubt in this first topic, infographic. Now I'm going to the gamification. Are you ready? If you're ready, you can type R in the chat box if you're ready for the second topic, or if you need a 5 minutes break, also I can give, because continue sitting online is very difficult for you. So I can give the 2 or 3 minutes break for you. Right. Can we have 5 minutes? Yeah, I can give 5 minutes. Okay. Because no, for sitting in the online for more than 1 hour, it is very difficult. So now it's 3:03. So I can we can start 3 5 3 8. Okay, 3 8. Please. I request all to join. You don't believe this meeting. Just you can go little break. Just you can walk and sit in the place. For this only we need only 5 minutes break. So we can meet sharply 3 8. Right? Sharply 3 8. I can go with the other topic. If possible, kindly use your mobile phone and laptop together in the next session. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you. Meanwhile, if you have the doubts, also you can type me. So I may sharply join 3 8. Please.
Hello, there is some technical glitch right now. Please bear with us. Hello, there is some technical glitch right now, so please bear with us. We are trying to solve it.
चल तो रहा है लॉगआउट हुआ क्या आपको
नहीं लॉगआउट नहीं हुआ लेकिन ये
टाइम का तो नहीं था
नहीं 3:30 तक है वो पहला ये वाला सेशन उसके बाद 3:30 तक कंटिन्यूएशन में था
हेलो
हेलो
जी सर, आवाज आ रही सर?
फोन है इनका नंबर?
आपको दिया?
हेलो डॉक्टर त्यागू
Sir, here is a break for 5 minutes.
हेलो
संदीप सर को करिए ना।
हेलो सर 5 मिनट्स ब्रेक है।
Sir, 3:08 को सर ज्वाइन करेंगे।
हेलो डॉक्टर त्यागू
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Please.
ओके ओके
Yeah, I'm here, sir. I'm here. Just. Yes. So can I start it now? If everybody is ready, means.
प्लीज कैरी ऑन सर
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, fine. So I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yeah. The
Yes,
topic
sir.
for my second section is gamifications. So the term gamifications represent, we have to add some kind of gaming elements while translating the content to the students. Even if you conduct any kind of assessment or while translating the content, we have to use this kind of small gamified elements. Just I'm going to tell what are the elements we have to integrate while conducting a assessment or any classroom practice. So just we can start and get on. Here I'm going to talking about some of the statistics also, because this is statistics directly linked with the psychological aspects of the classroom environment. Due to the reason, I'd just like to highlight some of the statistics part here. This every year there is a web, agents called Hotshoot. They're doing some kind of research. They're doing some kind of survey, and they every month, every January, every year January, they are uploading these details to the in this internet world. See, this year report is, it is a report based on 2021 up to the December, and this research was published in the month of January 2022, right? So very soon we are going to get this 2022 report in 2023 January. I'm waiting for this report. So according to this report, I came to know that. So please, I request all to mute. There is a Lavina Dharmwani, kindly mute. Okay, I'm mute from my end. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so here, the total populations in this world is 7.91 billions. Out of this, 5.31 billions of users are using mobile phone. It seems that 6-7% of people are using. There, nearly 4.93 billions of people are using the internet. It seems that more than 62% in this the world they're using this internet. Out of this, there is a social active social users or social media users are 4.62 billions. It seems that 58%. So why I'm highlighting here, because most of the time we are using this kind of gadgets only for the entertainment aspect, but with the social media, it should be entertainment aspects are involved in this. Due to the reason we are using much, most of the time we are spending the time with this kind of social media. And see other one, if you look onto the entire survey based on 2021, we came to know that the first social media websites to be WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, WeChat. Because if you find this, most of the time people are using WhatsApp because the WhatsApp having the plenty of environment layers are involved, plenty of entertainment aspects are involved in this. Similarly, if you look onto the that based on the 2021, there is a report emphasizes that the first mobile phone application in the case of download aspects, it is first one is a TikTok. So the TikTok is not an education app. TikTok is a entertainment app. But even though that government, Indian governments are banned. So, but if you look onto the entire world wise, the first app, it will be downloaded based on the ratio. It will be TikTok. The second one is called Instagram. The third one is a Facebook, WhatsApp. And if you go with the seventh one, it's called Facebook Messenger. It seems that, sorry, Facebook. And if you go with the eighth one, Zoom. So Zoom cloud meeting, this kind of education meeting, we are using it. So even the past 2 years, we are using much of the Zoom meeting and other things. But if you look on deeply about the survey report, it's showing that the download ratio wise, the TikTok is the number one. The Zoom meeting goes to the eighth portion. It seems that the education application which are using Zoom, it is an eighth portion in the case of download. The first 7 portions goes to the entertainment, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything is here. Entertainment layer or some kind of engagement. The people are engaged through the social media only. So due to the reasons, the people are much using this. So what it understood from this, the people are using any kind of technology gadgets because they like to spend the time with this. So they always like to entertain by themselves due to the reason they're using this kind of tools. And there is a wrong notion that we have the wrong notion that only the young people are using the game, like mobile game or a video game. It's not really correct. This is the same survey report in the year January 2021. It's given a report that even the people, those are at the age of 55 to 64 years age group, they are also using see this in a report. It's showing here 55 to 64 years of age group also they're using this kind of mobile phone gaming, particularly the bus platform shooter game, action adventure, online boards games, and therefore we could not be categorized that things only for the youngsters are using a mobile phone game or a video game. It will be common to all. So why in the sense, because the people like to engage by themselves with the case of video game, they like to entertain by themselves due to the reason they depends on this kind of video game things and all. So why I'm connecting with this to our education practice, because we are giving education only in the education way only, like we are sharing the information only. We are not thinking how we can share the information in entertainment base. If you are thinking this one, it will be good to the learner's perspective in the learner's context. So therefore, instead of giving us education separately, instead of giving entertainment separately, we have to blend both together. That is called as an edutainment. We have to edutain the people, right? Edutainment means sharing our thoughts or sharing our ideas, sharing our information to the learners in the entertainment mode. So that is called as edutainment mode. Even for the curriculum transition or in kind of assessment, we can use this kind of strategy. So the main, the psychological or some kind of philosophical things which you integrate with gamification is nothing but edutainment. So the edutainment layer is much needed. Yeah, the next one. Just I'm going to skip this, the unwanted slides. It takes time to finish this. Just directly move to my definition of gamification. So here, when you look into the definition of gamification, we can find the 3 answers. The 3 questions answered, we may get into this. So the question number 1. So why we have to use this? The question number 1, why we have to use this, right? The why questions, we have to get this answer, the last paragraph, the last line. Why we have to use this gamification means to increase the target behavior or engagement, because the main intentions in the case of the teaching or the learning, we are intent to increase the target behavior or the engagement of the learners, right? So that is our main target. That is called why. The second one, where we have to use this. So the second one, where we can use this. The second question is called where. So where we can use the sense, even when it's talking about statistics or mathematics, because mathematics and statistics is not a gaming elements based content. Even though we have to connect some kind of gaming element into this, right? So you can connect with any content but the content while transacting, we have to integrate this kind of gaming elements. That's called where. And in what way we have to integrate? The third person is called what. In what way we can integrate these things means we have to use some kind of game elements and game thinking into the curriculum transactions, or while conducting an assessment, or while conducting any assignment. So that is called as the gamification. So here the definition is that use of game element, game thinking in a non-game environment to increase the target behavior and engagement. This is the definition of the gamification. Just I'm directly moving to the some elements. So just I'm going to compare this example, this game elements or game features with cricket and into the classroom practice. So I'm dividing the two example. One is a classroom practice, or I'm going to go with the cricket. So the cricket CC, right? Cricket and classroom. CR for cricket, CL for classroom. So just I'm going to do the comparison with the future. The first one, in the case of cricket, the players, for example, now the World Cup, that T20 World Cup is going on, right? That he knows, right? See, in the case of cricket, what you understand from the cricket now, the players, every teams have the players, right? We are seeing the each individuals in the ground, it's in players. Each team have the 11 players. They're playing with each of us. They're opponent with each of us, right? So this is called players. So in the classroom, in the case of cricket, is each individuals may be players, right? But in the classroom, we are treating the student as a student. Is not correct. So we have to treat the student as a players only. Each individual may be as players. Instead of treating as a student, we can treat them as a players hereafter. The second one, the task and challenges. See this case of cricket, the task and challenges means those who win this game, right? Those who win this game. So the win is based on the scores or the wickets, based on the chasing. Everything depends on that. That's what is the task for them. Those are getting more score or those who are getting more wickets than other team, that's the winner. Similarly, the classroom, the task means the teacher is not giving paper and pencil based task. Instead of that, the activity we can give us some kind of activity based, right? That activity should be challenged. It's not a like cut and copy activities. We can give it some kind of practical work or some kind of assignment work. It will be a unique, each one have to submit in a unique way, right? So that kind of assignment task we are tossing to the students. The next thing is the point. See the case of cricket, the point represent runs, right? The runs and wickets. The case of cricket is called run and wickets. But in the case of classroom, we are measuring the students' progress through the mark. Hereafter, we could not measure the students' progress as a marks. We can think we had measured the student progress a point only, like 1,000 points or 2,000 points only. Instead of measuring the student progress in the mark base, we have to think about the point base. The next one is the level. See, in the case of cricket, now we are so happy in the case of India because now we are moving to the semi-final, right? Now the Pakistan also moved to the semi-final. Like this, the two teams, team A, team B, they move to the semi-final. There is a level. So there is a 12 rounds. Then after that, they move to the quarterfinal, then semi-final, then finally it goes to the final. Every game there is a levels. Every game there is a level. So that is called level, right? But in the case of classroom, we are not conducting any kind of level-based assessment. For example, once you give us a preliminary assessment, then you can give the another moderate level assessment, then you can go with high level assessment. So we have to provide the task should be a simple to higher level, simple to higher level. Don't give us only one assignment level. You can go with 3 or 4 levels of assignments. You can give us 4 or 5 levels. The next is the badges. See, now the people all are appreciating that Surya the performance, right? The last 2 days program, the cricket. Why? Because he is getting a regular man of the series or man of the match, or every match, even the last 2 matches before the Kohli got a man of the match and all. So that's called accepting the people, right? So we are accepting the people, and therefore the cricket they're given some kind of badges like certificate or some kind of check they're providing. That is called badges in the case of cricket, right? But in the case of classroom, we are giving only the mark as a badge. Instead of the what you have to do, if you look onto the some kind of MOOC courses, particularly if you do any course in the Microsoft, they're given some kind of badges like Microsoft experts and Google experts, like they give some kind of small badges, small kind of certificate is like a badges. Normally we can call it as a badges. Even the LMS, we have this kind of badges. I don't know how many people are aware of it. Instead of giving us a score, we can provide some kind of badge. Suppose the students are finishing one task or one kind of levels of assignment, we can give some kind of badges, right? So instead of giving a mark or any kind of things, we have to provide some kind of badges like I told Microsoft experts or Google experts, right? We can provide some kind of badges to the individuals. Then see this, the last one. Every game we have the ranking of place. Now the people are talking about the ranking. Who is the ICC first rank in the team? The batsman wise, who is the rank first? In the case of bowler, who is the rank? Every year the ICC publishing the things, right? The similar way, every activities once is over, the student must to know the ranking, the levels of the progress, right? Whether the level. So, for example, normally in the case of activities called leaderboard, we can see this leaderboard. What's my level? So, out of 30 students, what is my level? Whether I'm the first, second, third, that kind of level they can find it from that. These are the gaming element we have to integrate while conducting any kind of assessment practice or while sharing a resources. Then you can create small activity in this. This is called gamification. So this much of layers we have to integrate into our classroom practice. What are the game elements which are using regularly into our game practice? Now we can use it this for our classroom practice. Therefore, it is called gamification or gamified learning. So generally, the gamification, we may think that it's technology is much needed. It's not correct because the gamification is psychological things. So default, the motivations may come, the students may get some kind of self-esteem, self-confidence, all the things to be integrated with the psychology. Therefore, 75% of psychology, it will be included in the gamification. Only 25% of technology's integration is needed. Most of the things, it may helping the peoples to be reach the higher level only. Right. So these are the theoretical sides. Just I'm skipping this because when I highlight this theoretical sides, I cannot go with the practical aspects. Even the slides is available on the website. I will share this link later. So these are the concepts of the gamification. These are the dynamics, mechanics, components of the gamification. It's like a big task. Even two of my students, they're doing the research in this field. It's a novel area. How we can integrate this kind of gaming elements. Don't think that games differ. I'm talking about game element to a classroom. For example, this and just I'm giving you one number in the chat box. Are you able to find this number? There is a 1100. Immediately what you recall? 1100 means immediately what you recall when you're talking about the number 1100. What you understand? What you recall or recognize the term? It is the first mobile phone which you're using, right? Which was using, that is called Nokia 1100 mobile. That time we are using this kind of game, right? This is called as a snake apple. That time there's an apple. So there is a black and white screen. Hope you have the experience. Those who have the experience, you can type E in the chat box. Those who have the experience of the 1100 mobile with this kind of snake apple. That's a bit a great experience when you're using that black color screen. Generally, what you do, the snakes may be bitey apple means immediately the length of the snakes may be increasing. Then like this, we can enrich the what is that strengthen the length of the snakes. This is the game we done. But now see the game, what happened. The same game, it may be played with more or 10 or 15 members. Each members may be in a different places, like different countries. They are collaboratively working with this game. And see another just like in what way this games to be helping. Some people immediately they may tell that the video game is to be what is it, not good for the people. So we cannot come to that kind of blind conclusion. Everything can be a positive aspect, negative aspects, right? So once you go addict only, it's an issue. So once you're using this and when you are exploring this features of this particular game is be good. And when you move to so still I'm recalled after 1100 mobile, then immediately the Nokia is published one colorful mobile, one color mobile, very small mobile with a keyboard and all. That time there is a very unique game is called Angry Bird. How many of them having these Angry Bird games? Even I have the experience. But Angry Bird games is not now we don't have Angry Bird. Even when you talk, when you like to give us a nickname of the people, now the people are using the name Angry Bird. So he may be Angry Bird, like they say, this nicknames now. But now no one can use these games now, the Angry Bird. But still, I'm recalled the 10 years before. When I play the Angry Bird game, it's not easy because if you know the velocity, if you know the speed, then accuracy, then only we can play it. Because once we just you can what is that use this kind of kavata, then just if you leave this, automatically maybe beating this the things and all. So for playing this game, we need some kind of basic calculative skills, right? Otherwise, we cannot play this. And there is other game which we are regularly using, playing in our home, the past days, and all. Paramapadam. I don't know the names of you. In Tamil Nadu, we can call it as a Paramapadam, like a snake and leaders. But during our summer holidays, we can sit with a family member, with the neighbors, and 10 or 15 members surrounding. We are playing this game. Actually, this game is talking about the life skills, right? So if you get some kind of benefit, how you are moving to the higher places, if suddenly challenges comes, how you are coming down. It's talking about a lot of life skills. It will be connected with a lot of psychological things. but knowingly or unknowingly we play this. But now this game is come to the online, and here the people are playing. Here the people are playing with what is that, 3 or 4 or even the 10 players they're playing at the same time in a online mode. In online mode. So, and the people are collaboratively playing this, right? This is the way this game is to be useful. Now, the another game is called Ludo. Even the school days we play this kind of game, but now it moved to the online. So nearly 10 members or 24 members, they can sit in different places remotely. They can work, play this game. Okay, even we cannot know who is our opponent. We can play this game, like game. Since a virtual mode we are playing. So now the people are adding to use this kind of PUBG game. Why this PUBG game is to be number one still in the sense, or the Fire Free game, because there is a lot of game elements are involved, like badges, like avatar. For example, here there is a different avatars are there. For example, if I play this game, I may select as one of the avatar. That avatar is same like me. So instead of using my profile photo, I'm acting as that particular avatar. Like I'm becoming a character of this particular avatar. I am playing on because of the avatar one. So like I am directly moved to I'm becoming the character due to the reasons this kind of PUBG game that people are addicting, right? Because the students are addict means they see a lot of game elements. It leads the people to be addict. Similarly, what we have to think, we have to convert this kind of game elements, this kind of good features into our education practice. So we can convert the student, the addiction to the entertainment aspects. So due to the reasons only, now the psychologist thinking about in what way we can convert the students' mindset to this kind of video games to the education practice through this kind of game, through the game. So just I moved to some direct demo. After that, I just do how we can use this tool. I can develop this tool. First, I can highlight how we can use this tool as a learner, right? So I'm going to my tool, one of my, because a lot of tools are available, but I like to give some of the very unique tool, which is very user-friendly tool also. That tool name is called Bluecut. Okay, bluecut.com. Bluecut.com. Like this, a lot of tools are available. Like there is a tool is called Quizzes or Kahoot. A lot of tools are available. The previously I was much depends on the Kahoot than Quiz, but now after seeing the feature of Bluecut, I'm just moving to the Bluecut.com. That much of advanced elements are available. Game elements are available. See, this is a tool for the game. Don't think this only for the entertainment game. See this name, level of classroom engagement. This meant for the classroom engagement. When you like to engage the participants and engage a learner into a classroom or in online or in offline, we can use this kind of templates. As a first time user, you can go with the sign up. But I am already having that code. Therefore, I'm going to log in. The first space here to be joined as a student. I will tell you how to join. The second phase only I'm going to tell how to create this. Just you can explore in what way we can use these tools for our teaching. For this, you can act as a student now. The second phase, I like to tell as a teacher how to develop it. Now, as a teacher, from my end, I'm just connecting with this tool and logging with my Gmail account. So you can wait. So once I tell you can go with this further process. Just I'm doing my end as a teacher side. I'm already having the plenty of assignment or assessment. I already conducted through this. See here, this is like regular assessment practice I'm doing with this. But due to the time fact, I'm not creating a new one. I will tell you how to create later, but I'm already having some content. Later, the video conferencing tools is very simple content. So you have to find here what kind of logo is. Actually, a lot of video conferencing tools like a Zoom, WebEx, or a Google Meet. Like this, lot of video conferencing tools are there, right? What you have to do, I can share one link. You can join this link. Then from this, you have to find what kind of link is this, what kind of logo is this. You have to give this answer very fastly. This is only the task you like to do. As a teacher, I'm just to host this game. Once you click the host, you can find the different games. Like, see, this is a game. This same like a PUBG games, right? So Gold Coast, then Monster Power, then Crypto Hack, the Fishing Frenzy. These are the game elements. Block Rush, then Tower Defense, then Battle Royale. These are these separate games. So the different games, right? What I'm going to do, actually, the content which I prepare is to be different. The content is prepared for the video conference tool. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect with the video conference. That's called education content. Video conference is education content. But when I like to execute as assessment, I'm not conducting not in a normal Google Forms assessment. Instead of that, this content I'm putting to the masala, or I'm going to add as a masala as a game masala or game elements. That game I just like to add as a pattern, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm conducting one assessment practice or some kind of classroom activity as part of video conferencing, but I'm conducting in a Battle Royale game. The game is called Battle Royale. Just I'm click the host game. Once you connect, you can understand this game. See, just I'm click the host game. So once you click the host game, it asking whether you like to play a solo game or in a group game. But I like to go with the solo. I'm giving the 3 points basic. For example, those who joined this game, they have the basic 3 points. That's what I told. Hereafter, we could not assess the student progress with the use of the points. Sorry, with the use of this mark. Instead, we have to assign the students through the points or in a badges. So here, instead of giving a mark to the students, I am assigning a 3 points to each individual. Those who join this game, they may get default 3 points. Just I'm starting the 3 points and click host game. Then immediately you may get this kind of, it may end as a sound also. So after this, you may get this kind of code 5208935. We can tell the students to be connected different way. One is called copy join link. If a copy join link means that link may join, then I can share this link in the chat box. Those who want to connect this, just to click this, the link which I share in the chat box, automatically goes to the page. That's one way. Suppose the students are sitting in the classroom, you are sharing using the what is that LCD project. What you have to do, tell the students to go with a play.bluecut.com. There is a play.bluecut.com. Once the students have reached this site, it asks the pin number. You have to tell the students to type this pin number. Otherwise, you can type this, write this pin number in the board, 5289. Each time the codes may be different. So this way we have to tell the students to be connect. I request the participants kindly join with this link, please. At least I need 5 members to do the demo. At least 5 members kindly type it join. Similarly, I'm going to the two screen because you want to know the difference between the teacher screen and student screen. So that is a thank you menu and read. Just I'm moving to the another tab because I like to show both the things to you. The left screen is a teacher screen. So now the 4 students are joined, the 4 participants are joined, the 4 participants, but I can take as a players. There's a 4 players are joined. Kindly see the right side. I'm using another browser and just to pasting the link which I already copied. Right now the 3 players are there. Now please kindly see the right screen. The right screen is the teacher screen now. So now in the right screen, once I paste this link, it asking the nickname. I'm giving my name as Surya. So I am one of the participants now. Just click the Surya as my nickname. As a learner, what I'm doing now. Then once I click the Surya, then I can go to the next level. It asking to the what is that avatar? You can select the avatar. Suppose if you want to change the avatar, you can change the avatar, right? Now there is a 4 place. I request 1 or 2 players also please join. Only alpha, mino, read only is that, and I am one person, so yeah. I request others also join. It's a very simple game, but this game mode is called as that challenge game, right? What you have to do, you might find a different because even there's a 40 member or 60 members in a game. Each level or each round you make the different opponent. Randomly you may get a different opponent. Randomly, right? Each round you make a different opponent. So what happened? For example, the first round for me, the Surya with Alpha. So we are both to be fight with each of us. We are both with fight with each of us. The question may comes. Those are giving the correct response very fastly. They are the winner. For example, I have the 3 points. All the 4 members have the 3 points. Suppose the Alpha beat me. Alpha beat me. It seems that the Alpha attempt the answer very fastly compared to me. He kept the 3 scores as it is. The 3 scores, the score or 3 points, it may reduce into one score into 2. So like this, I can reduce whenever my levels to be whenever I face to be different, my opponents will be win means my scores 1 may be less. So 3 to 2, 2 to 1. Then finally once you reach 0, you cannot participate. This is the way the games to be elements are there. Now I'm going to start the game. There's only 4 elements, 4 people so that I request the Alpha. Bhavana.
Okay, it basically release this pressure point.
Yeah, I had to start.
Don't hold it like this.
Please, I request to.
So it basically put your pressure on this point, which is okay. But if you are putting pressure on this point, what happened? There is a nerve that actually goes and controls these 4 fingers. This one is different.
Hello. So there is the
okay.
There is a
so ये ज़्यादा pressure हो गया.
Please kindly mute. Yeah. So now we can see. Now I start this event. You can see the left screen is a teacher screen. The right screen is a student screen. Now there is a small instructions going on. After this, you can understand. Each round, each individual get a different opponent. Then here the papers maybe play with each of us. Right now you can see this is like a tennis game. Now the first level, the Surya and Bhavana. So there is a fight between Surya and Bhavana. The Alpha and Minu, there is a opponent. Now the first question, can you identify this logo? So I have to give this answer fastly. It may be a go to meeting or go to webinar. I'm giving this answer go to meeting. We can see whether it's correct or not. So answer sent. So the 3 seconds remaining, you can see the left screen, the teacher screen. Now I attend the wrong answer. I attend the wrong answer. So the answer is go to webinar, but I present go to meeting. So now we can see the match results. So now I have 3 points. No, we can see the number of now I'm defended. Both are defended. It seems that both are lost the game. Both are lost the game. So we both reduce the points 3-2. Now the next round I'm going to fight with Minu. So this round for Minu. Yeah, the questions for us. Identify this logo. This was the star leaf and whereby. I think it should be a whereby host party. Yeah, Zoga meeting. You can select which the thing is there. So the 4 minutes, I can go with the Zoga meeting. We can see whether it's correct or not. Yeah, so now I'm correct. The answer is correct from my end. But whether the defender, because the opponent also to give the same answer very fastly, he may be winner, right? The match results. The right side you can see I'm the victory. Minu is defeated. So it seems that Minu lost the 2 point to 1 point. My 2 point I'm keeping as it is. Now I'm going to fight with the Alpha, the Surya with Alpha this round. That's the third level. That is called level. Told no, sir. This is like a level game. So what is this? The answer is for this is star leaf. That answer. Just I'm clicking this star leaf here. We can see whether Alpha is winner or myself is a winner. So based on the timing, based on the correct response, your victory may be decided. Now I am correct, but even though we can see whether I am the defeated or I'm the victory based on the timing. So based on the timing, match results, it's showing that, the Surya, I'm the defeated. The victory goes to the Alpha because the timing wise -6 seconds for him is 5 seconds only. Right now, I'm moving to the one saying the fight with the Surya with Alpha. Like this, we had to play with each individual. So now the 4 players previously. Now we have only 2 players only. Now the Microsoft Teams, we can see who is the winner now. Like this, once the players are reaching this 0 score, they cannot participate the next level. So now only 2 players are remaining. The first round where the 4 players, now the 5th round, only 2 players are the 4th round. Only 2 players. Now we can see the results. We can see whether I'm the winner or the Alpha is the winner. Then I'm the defeated. The victory goes to the Alpha once again. So the 1 player is remaining. Then we can see this final standing position. This is called leaderboard. The 3rd position goes to the Minu. The 2nd position goes to the Surya. Then 1st position goes to the Alpha. So this is the way we can conduct a online assessment in kind of game mode. For example, here in what way it's game mode in the sense. Here, instead of using your profile photo, you are using the avatar. Here, who is the avatar? Alpha is the avatar of this image. Surya's avatar, this one. This is like a PUBG game. So PUBG game, the people are using the avatar. The similar way, here the people are using a different avatar, right? The next thing, here you are finding the win or loss. There is no scores like pass and fail. Even the classroom only we are talking about pass and fail. Here there is no pass and fail. Here win or loss only, right? And see the leaderboard. We can see this like every year the ICs give the list, no, who is the first, second. The similar we can see every activity we can find who is the number 1, who is the number 2, who is number 3, who is the loser. Everything we can find. Therefore, all the game elements which is available will conduct this kind of activity. Similarly, just like to congratulations to Alpha and Minu. I conduct one more activity with the same question. For example, previously we are conducting is a battle game, right? Battle game. But I'm using the same question, the same video conference question, but in a different game. See here, I'm using the different game. There is a selected game mode, same like PUBG. For example, PUBG game or Angry Bird, like this different games are there, no? Previously, we played a say pattern type, this kind of tennis-based game, right? 1-to-1 game. But I'm going with the gold because it's not a 1-to-1, 1-to-many game, right? At the same time, you can play with all the integers. I'm going to the gold quest. So what is the advantage of while using this game? Just I'm like to host game. After this, I'm telling this thing. I like to connect with this game only for 3 minutes only. So the maximum time duration fixed for 3 minutes only. So I'm just click the host now. I request all to join this activity. So the same way, just I'm copying this link. I'm sharing this link in our chat. So see, the questions are same. The questions are same here, but only things here to. I'm sharing this link. 1 minute in the chat box. I'm sharing the new link. Kindly connect the new link. Suppose I say learners, if you want to connect this, you can go to the other tab and you can paste this and just clicking here. So I'm moving to the student screen also. This is student screen. I'm giving a student's names here also. Once I'm joining the story as a name and click OK. So I request all to join, then only you can understand the difference between the previous game, this game. Now Vibes is joined, Suri is also joined, right? Now I have this emoji, this kind of avatar, right? Now see this game, the previous game you played with each individuals for the each time, right? Each level. But here this is a game, I can fight with all the individuals, like one to many game. Now, thank you, Vinod, thank you, Vibes and Alpha. Please, I request all others also join. Here, what is the advantage? It's like when you give the character, for example, when you join this game, when you activate from here, you may get the questions, right? So there is a question and a response. When you give the correct responses, you may get the 3 boxes. Out of 3 boxes, only 1 box having the gold. Once you select this gold, you may get the punch. Here, it's like a luck-based game. It's purely based on luck-based. Even if you are giving the response very fastly also, your luck is good because out of 3 boxes, you are right to take only 1 box only. From the box, what you gain, that is your score. Even sometimes you may get the 10 points, even sometimes you may get the 1,000 points. And sometimes you may get the wipes. Wipes means you have to wipe from the other. For example, the alpha, the person's getting a more score. I want to wipe the entire score. Suppose when I click any box, I can get the wipes of the one person. I can wipe the entire score of the alpha. Like some kind of competitive spirit, this kind of games may going on. So can I start now? So I'm going to start now. The maximum duration of the game only 3 minutes, but the questions are same. Please kindly note. The previous game question also same, but the elements, the game features to be different. Similarly, here I'm conducting a same question with a different different game. Now there is the instruction, just I'm skipping the instruction. So we have to give this response. For example, can you identify the law? This is called as a Skype. So I'm giving the Skype response. Once you give the Skype response, I may get, please kindly see my right screen. The right screen is my teacher student screen. The left screen is the student screen and teacher screen. So once you click the correct, and I can find the 3 boxes. Out of 3 boxes, I can select only 1 boxes only. I can select 1 boxes here. Here I can take 10% because no one can have the scores. That's why I'm not able to take the scores of anyone because still the people are working. Now I'm moving to the other questions. Now I'm going to click the players from tech. Yeah, now the second question. So kindly click. Then we can get the questions. Don't wait for the others. Kindly click. So once you reach, you can go to the next level. Click, and then go into the next level. Identify the logo. This is called as a Zogo meeting. I can go to the next question. So here I have the 10 gold. See, I'm getting the 10 gold. So now click. I'm suppose there is an option called swap also. If you want to swap, for example, I like to swap the entire question. Identify this logo. I can go with this logo. This called whereby. Click this. Oh, it's incorrect. So I'm going to the next question. This is called house party. This is called house party. Yes, it's also wrong. Okay, so you have to give this correct response. This is can you identify? This is called as a free conferencing. Now I have the 3 boxes. I have to select 1 box here. Last 25%. Even I have the better. What is that? Loss even for I get the 10 marks only. Even though I reduced the 25% of this. So I identify this logo. This was star leaf. And go to the next round. I'm selecting 1 box here. 100 gold. Now see. My 8 point plus 100 is equal to 108. I'm going to very fastly to the next one. Microsoft Teams. So I'm opening the other one. So I had nothing. So this, I don't have nothing this round. It's in the 0 I got. So the next one is called FaceTime. You can see it's incorrect. So whenever you give the correct response only, you may get this response. So go to webinar. Yes, I correct. So I can select 1 box. I can take 25%. See, I can take 25% someone. I can take the 25% of Baba. Sorry, Baba. I'm taking your scores. Can identify this logo. This was the go-to meeting. Yeah, I'm selecting box. I get the 100 gold now. I'm the first one. Now the Surya is leading. Now I'm going to the other one. This is called as just I'm seeing this. Go to Google Duo and go to the other scores. Take 25% of home. So I'm taking the 25% of alpha. So I'm fighting with the alpha now. Then this in, can you identify this? This is called WebEx. Now the Surya is leading. Myself is leading. The 22nd is remaining. The 30 gold. So like this, we had to play this game. So now you can see the right side, the teacher screen. Alpha just like 60 gold. Alpha just 27 gold from Surya. Someone's taking the gold from me also. So now the alpha is reading a green. Once again, the alpha is reading. So last 25%, sorry, see, for my luck, I lost 25% of my existing score, then Google Meet. Yeah, the final standing portion, the third portion is for me. Second person go to Vinod, congratulations Vinod, sir. The first person go to the alpha. Once again, the alpha is the winner. See, the questions are same. The previously, what kind of questions which I asked previously, the same questions comes now, but the modality of connecting these games to be different. Okay, the game layers are different. Here, what is the game elements which you find here? Same kind of avatar, then you are getting the gold. So see here, there is no points here. Instead of that, there is no marks here. Instead of that, we may get the gold. So here, the gold is 273. Gold is the highest. Then Vinod is a gold 222. Then myself 170 gold. Then Eli's got 132 gold. ATM's gold 80 gold. Like this, each one's having these scores. Instead of here, each one get a gold instead of a scores. So this is a pattern, this kind of activity, it is called as a gamification. So even if you conduct an assignment through the Google Forms or a Google, any kind of Microsoft Forms and all, it gives a mark only, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark like this. Instead of conducting any kind of assignment practice or any kind of classroom, small format assessment, you can conduct this kind of game elements. Plenty of game elements are there. See, you can explore this. Just now I'm going to concentrate how to create this kind of questions. How to create this kind of set of questions. For this, and just to start with the Lahore, because some people are not familiar with how to create it. So I'm going to start with the basic. You can go to the bluecut.com, once again, and go to the bluecut.com. So the first time user, you can go to the Bluecut. If you're first time, you can go to the sign up. Sign up means those are not having account. Then in the sign up with Google, you can go. There you can give this username and password for creating an account. Once you create an account, because I have the account, that's why I'm not able to go with the sign up. I can go with the login now. So once you've done the sign up or login, you can see the same view, same interface only. Now this is the interface for the individuals. Now you can see my interface. It may comes here. This is my interface of the Bluecut. It's very simple interface, very unique interface, very simple. Even the laymen who are not much comfortable with the technology, they can be able to create this kind of interface. Now this is the interface, right? What I'm going to do, my intention to create here, right? Create a activity like this. So I click the create options. And so go with the create option, tasking a title. For example, very simple. I like to go with the mathematics, right? Very simple mathematics questions or mathematic activities. So very simple activity, I like to go with this. So the descriptions is not compulsory, right? It will be optional only. This like a cover page, like the YouTube, you will like to post any video, no, it's asking some kind of thumbnail images, right? Similarly, if you like to keep some kind of thumbnail image for this activity, you can go with images. It's not compulsory, it's like also optional. But I'm just going with the image gallery. I'm typing as a mathematics. So because image gallery is Unsplash is a website they tie up with this. Automatically can find this some of the free images. Then I'm selecting one mathematics shapes. For example, I like to go with this mathematics, right? This equal to m squared. So this is my thumbnail of this activity. Then here the questions are whether you can go with a manual or Quizlet import or a CSV. So I'm like to go with the manual based questions. I pick the manual and create it. So now it goes to the next level. So if you like, I just zoom this. Yeah, now you can find the little bit big in size, right? Now what I'm going to do, I create an activity title only. Now I like to add the questions one by one and just go with the add questions. So here the add question, for example, I'm just press the 3 plus 2 equal 1. So very simple questions, right? If you like to go with the mathematical equation and all high level mathematical equations are available here, right? So like integral calculus, differential equations, then logarithmic, everything is possible. But I'm just as a starting time, I go with a very simple mathematical questions. 3 plus 2 equal 1. You can give this answer 32, 5, 1, then 6 like this. Yeah, 6, right? I'm giving this 4 responses here, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just clicking this correct response. 3 plus 5 equals 5. Therefore, I can select the correct response from here. Then after this, you can go to the save. I'm adding the first question, right? The first question is ready. So the first question is ready. Suppose I like to go with the other question, go to the add. Suppose this question you like to add some images, go to the image. Suppose you like to add some kind of circle, okay? Circle shapes you want to ask the question. So just you can add this questions. What is the shape of this image? Okay. What is the shape of the image? So shape of the image. So based on the image, I can ask the questions, right? So here we can go with the square. So very simple question I typed here. Square, rectangle, triangle. Instead of Angel, I put Angel. Okay, Angel, right. So now we have to select the correct response in this. Now, if you like to change the speed 20, or if you like to change the order, you can change the order because each India make it a different order. So like this, you can go with the different questions. Now I'm added with 2 questions only. You can go with n number of questions, right? You can go with n number of questions. Once you feel that everything's ready, then go with the save set. For example, there's a 5 question you made it. Finally, like to execute this thing, go to the save set. Now, if you go with the save set, your questions may come here. Now you can see mathematical activity which I created now few minutes before it's coming here, right? Now, if you like to host the game, you can click the host the game. Now, just like to tell how to host these games to the classroom. Here we have the plenty of games are there, right? So here are the different games. You have to explore because each game is unique. The questions are same. If you like to, for example, there's a 2 question you want to conduct with the different active, different game elements if possible, because there is a game called Gold Cuss, Monster Prowl, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 free games are available. These are the free. I'm using the free tool. 14 free games are available. Even the questions may be similar. The questions may be same, but the students cannot feel that you're going to the same question because the activities are different. I'm using the same question with the different activities, right? So whenever you need to use the same conduct any kind of activity, you can use the different activity. The students feel more comfortable with to this game. Each game is a different elements. Monster Prowl, Crypto Hack, this like a cryptocurrency based. Fishing Frenzy, then Dinosaur, the Black Crush. These are the different games look like a PUBG or a Fire, Free Fire like this. But we are connected with the education to the this kind of game elements, right? So now what I'm going to do, yes, similarly, if you have the doubts, you have to ask me parallelly in the chat box, okay? So this way we have to connect. For example, I like to go with this crypto hack. You can click the crypto hack and just click this host game. Once you click the host game, you can find the basic instruction about the game and you have to host the game. So we can change the timing and all. Once you change the timing and if you go to the host game, immediately there is a code may comes. The game code, it may be changed from each times. The same code you cannot use for the after half an hour, right? The code is only for the live code. Only the particular time only it may be working. So you have to work with this code. So you can tell the students to be connected with this. So this is a way we have to host this activity in the classroom, right? So now I'm come to the, because we have only 7 minutes remaining. Just I'm moving to the basic, the other information which is related to the gamification. I like to tell you now. So still we are discussing about gaming demo with Danny, right? So why I'm highlighting as part of the LMS, because the LMS is a learning management system, right? There we have go with the teaching, learning, even the assessment practice, everything we can done through the same platform. Even the Google, if you're using the Google Classroom or in a Canvas or in the case of a Moodle Cloud or in a Genomia, hopefully the Genomia they may teach you. So in the case of Genomia, everywhere we can use this kind of third-party tool. For example, I'm talking about the infographic tool. I'm talking about this kind of look at what you have to do. Just you can connect with this third-party tool into our LMS. Only things you have to think, because LMS is here one system, learning management system. We have to connect this kind of third-party tool in our class. So for example, if you want to share this Google Slides, you want to share this kind of activity, just you can share this link only to the people in the LMS platform. The people may click this, go to the LMS, they can click and you can participate in the activity. So this way we have to connect this kind of tool which you learn. You can think about how we can connect with the LMS platforms. Right now, just I'm moving to the some of the elements which you directly link with this gamification. One is called user engagement. See, I'm conducting the activity even for 70 members, there only 5 members are participate. But if you understand this, the engagements of the each individual, that is the reason the alpha get each time the first, because automatically there is some kind of motivation comes to get a more score or more points, that kind of internal motivations, and that motivations read the engagements. They are 100% engaged this kind of activities. If you're asking them, they can tell this, and particularly the reward. So in the case of the second games, they may get this gold coin as a reward. So that kind of elements are available. Leaderboard, each time the students maybe find this leaderboard. So who is the first, who is the second, who is going to be take swab our score, everything they may find from there. And especially even it's like a game, but main thing we are focusing on the content achievement, whether the students are learn from the content, right? Then the motivation, default, the motivation might be integrated with this, right? Yeah, just I'm going to come with the other. So I have the list of tools are there. gamifications in education. This is the way we have to connect with this gamification. This is like a framework, how we can connect this gamification. I'm not explaining much about theory. This slides is also available in my website. You can visit this site, okay? It will be helping for you. Now I'll just list out the tools name. Thank you, Dr. Shadana Shagana, to remind me. Just I'm telling the tools name, which is related to the um, gamification. One is called Bluecat that we discussed. The second one is called Class Dojo. Even is a LMS platform. It is a LMS, or we can call talking about the content management system, right? This tool's having some of the game elements into this, right? We can, the students may select their own avatar, they can design their own avatar, they can participate in this kind of engagement activity. There's another tool which I'd like to discuss tomorrow in airport, same like a content management tool. Here also a lot of game elements are involved in this. Then Qzalize, it is one of my favorite tool, particularly when I conduct some kind of net coaching to my students. I use this tool. This is like a mastery over learning. The students can mastery over learning. They like to what is that, gain a mastery over learning. We can use this kind of tool because when the students are finishing, for example, when the students got 80% mark, it goes to the other level of Qs. Suppose the students not getting the 70 or 60% marks, automatically the missing that particular tool is giving a suggestion to give you material to learn once again the same content. This is talking about the mastery over learning. Then other content is called Poll Everywhere. This is another formative assessment tool. Here also a lot of game elements are involved in this. Then other tool is called Socrative. It is also assessment tool, but parallel there is a one feature in this that is called Rocket. There's a Rocket features. There we can use this kind of gamified elements for this. And there is a tool called Gym Kit. This only for 75 days. The gives a free trial, but a lot of free options are available. Particularly for 75 days only we can use it. Plenty of remote learning engagement activities are involved in this. Then next is a book we just this similarly. This also maximum 45 days is a free trial is available. During the COVID, I explored much of this. Even I used a lot of tools, a lot of activity with this. A lot of interactive tools like even in the case of LMS. Hopefully, some of the resource person may talking about HYP tools. HYP. HYP tools, it's some kind of easy tool only, but parallelly, if you look on deeply, the interface not that much of a user interface, easy interface. But this is a very user interface, but only 45 days free. It's very simple, the same like HYP, but the user interface wise very simple, but only the limitations time bound. It's only the 45 days trial versions available. Then Classcraft is a Microsoft based tool. Even we can use the paid one, even the the free one, we can use this. Then Kahoot, the previous I was used this one, but now I'm moving to the Bluecat or the Qs. Then another tool is called Meeting Pulse. This is also another polling section tool or some kind of interactive presentation if you like to connect, you can use this tool. Then WebEx, it is a mobile phone based activity tool. We can conduct 100%, 100 people may be connected with the same activity with 100 questions possible. Only the objective based questions we can ask these things. The students may get some kind of motivation in this. There is other interactive tool is called Slido. Then Quizzes. So this is a tools. It may helping to for exploring this kind of gamifications. Similarly, you are going to find a lot of gamification. So some people we may having the doubt in what way the LMS may connect with this gamification, because if you are using the Edmodo, Edmodo is the remote. So the last 6 months before the Edmodo they closed. Okay, so sorry to add here because the Edmodo, the previously most of the blended learning people are using the Edmodo, but now the Edmodo they close the process because no one can use it the Edmodo now because most of the people are using the Google Classroom. Due to the reasons the Edmodo is not be the people is not using, due to the reasons the less users they close these services now. And Blackboard, Moodle, or Genomia, Google Classroom, all the platform having some kind of basic gamified elements are available. Particularly if you go with a Moodle or a Genomia or a Canva, we can find out some kind of badges system. There may be a different assessment practice. That assessment practice we can go with the collaborative based also. So that kind of small features are available in the LMS platform. So kindly explore this. Even this was the Moodle. Suppose the Moodle as well as the Genomia, the platform look like the same. These are the features are available means as part of the gamification. The students may be select their own avatar in the case of Moodle or in Genomia. Our visibility of the student progress possible, display the cues results immediately. Levels the students might find the feedback is very easy to share to the learners. Badges possible, leaderboard after the activity the students maybe see this leaderboard on top. So therefore, default some of the LMS platform is supporting the gamified elements. Yeah, so now I'm just to stop with this. Only things you have to plan, you have to execute the gamifications into a forthcoming classes. So this is my acknowledgements. I like to share acknowledgement this much of people from technology, Google search, slideshare website to the human being like the entire university, the higher authority as well as those peoples are coordinating this event. Thank you so much for providing a wonderful chance for me. Special thanks to the NIPA, Dr. Professor Srinivasan sir, because he is a man to, yesterday he might be attending his class. So he's the man of, normally I may call as a father of Moodle because he's a person to talk about the Moodle in the year 2012, 13 itself, right? He started this initiative that time itself. He may be father of a Moodle according to me. So most of the people are learning the Moodle or genomic from him, and so even I'm the follower of him. Thank you, Srinivas sir, to provide a chance for me, and thanks to the entire higher authority once again, and thanks to all the organizers, and the special thanks to all the participants for your passive listening as well as the active participation the entire 2 hours lecture. So tomorrow morning also my sections only, so be ready. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any doubts, please kind of. Yeah, so can you stop sharing? Yes. Yeah, so if you have any doubts, please. So special thanks to the Sandeep sir to give a chat this session. Thank you, sir. Yes, any other queries? If possible, tomorrow you can come with your laptop and mobile phone, please. That will be good because whenever I'm doing the demo, you can do parallelly with your devices. That's the reasons. You can carry the 2 devices, will be fine, right? Yes. Thank you.
Back to back two technical sessions today.
Yes.
Again, tomorrow we are having 2 technical sessions in the morning, first half of yours. And I'm sure all the participants, all the scholars, and whoever has joined this platform for this LMS workshop is going to have a very beautiful time and going to learn a lot from you, sir. And the entire university is actually indebted to have you, sir, in this workshop.
Thank you.
And finally, I think this session ended a bit prior to time. And I invite, do you want, sir, if some participants have some questions from you?
Yes, ma'am, please. Yeah, there is a question from Vinod, sir. Is there a way to discuss?
Participants, if you want to put your questions, you can put your questions.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Already Vinod sir already posted one question. I give this answer.
And I would invite Chair Dr. Sandeep Kulsher sir to summarize about this technical session. Dr. Sandeep Kulsher sir. Sandeep sir.
I think no, madam, no issue, madam, because there is one question. I will give this answer.
Okay,
Sorry, no need.
okay, fine, it's okay.
Okay.
The participants who are keen to just put their questions, please.
Yeah. So there is a first question from Vinod, sir. If there is a way to discuss how to conduct a particular course with integrating gamification with you, sure, you can connect with me, sir, at any time. Okay, because I am doing the research in this field. So my mail ID is tyagosuri@gmail.com. You can like to connect with me, it should be fine. So I'll give this even some kind of model to you. So otherwise, you can go visit my website. My website called digigogi.info. I hope you are getting this chat box. In this website, you may find the entire technology content. Even I am discussing a lot of gamification tool in this. So kindly visit my site, www.digigogi.info. It is my website. There you can find out this. So thank you, Vinod sir, for asking the question. Any other queries?
Session, I think, Dr. Thiago, it has been a very hectic session for you. Though the participants enjoyed a lot, they learned a lot from you, sir. So we look forward to all the participants at 10 a.m. sharp tomorrow. And from tomorrow, there will be 2 sessions of Dr. Thiagu, 10 to 11:30 a.m. And then session 2 would be 11:45 to 1:15 p.m. So again, thank you so much, sir. And
Thank you,
all the
thank you.
participants, thank you. I think, I'm sure we all had great learning today and hope to learn a lot tomorrow also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Participants, for attendance purpose, we have put a link in the chat box. There is a link regarding attendance in the chat box. You just click the link and the attendance will be done.
Madam, tomorrow session is 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock? Sorry.
Tomorrow's session is, the first session is 10 to 11:30 p.m., 11:30 a.m. of Dr. Thiagu. Second session is again Dr. Thiagu, 11:45 to 1:15 p.m.
Okay. Thank you,
So
madam.
back to back 2 sessions of Dr. Thiagu.
Okay. Thank you.
Please stick to time. So see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much.
En lo que quería.